So here's this guy, and he wants to take his Shahada, and he doesn't know what to do. So he goes online and finds an Islamic forum and leaves a message explaining that he's interested in Islam and wants to take his Shahada. It just happens that one of our guys, Mohsin, picks up the message and points him to the One Reason website. So he goes to the One Reason website and he engages with one of our chat agents, which happens to be iERA. Now iERA is based in Fiji. They start a conversation and iERA quickly realizes not only is he interested in Islam, he actually wants to speak to someone in order for him to take his Shahada. So he leaves his contact details, +44. That's a UK number. So the message gets passed back to us in the UK. So Hel picks it up in Newcastle, he relays it back to me, and then I get his contact details and I give him a call. I try to call him, but there's no answer. I try to message him, there's no answer. 40 minutes later, he's actually calling me and we start a conversation.
Hi, is that Salahuddin?
So he tells me a little bit about himself. He's in his mid-20s. He's from a Sri Lankan background. His mum's a Buddhist, his father's a Christian. He's been looking into Islam for a while, and he actually makes sense of his purpose in life. So he wanted to take the next step, but then he also mentioned something.
I live in Wembley.
Wembley, wow, because I'm from Wembley. At this point, I'm thinking, you know what? This is no coincidence. This is the qadr of Allah. And another amazing thing that he mentions is that he works for a well-known DIY company based in Wembley. So I ask him about it, and he mentions to me the name, and literally I live 2 minutes away from this place. So here we can see this is clearly the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then I explained to him, you know, before you take your Shahada, it's important for you to understand the foundations and the basics of Islam. And he basically agrees to everything. So then I say to him, look, if you already agree to this, then you already hold this belief. Don't delay, take your Shahada.
Ash, Hadu.
So subhanAllah, he embraces Islam. So I explained to him, now that you've embraced Islam, you need to start living a life that's pleasing to Allah. And he explained to me, you know, that he has experienced the Salah before. He's visited a few masjids in Harlesden. So I'm like, okay, you know, I know Harlesden. Which particular masjid did you visit? The one that he visited is the one that's called Monk's Park Masjid. What? Monk's Park? That's just like 2 minutes away from the iERA office. And at this point, I'm thinking, you know what, subhanAllah, this is a clear sign from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The amazing thing about all of this is that this is just one example of many people that are learning about Islam and embracing Islam because of our online dawah campaign. We have 58 global outreach specialists across 34 countries, and they are doing dawah round the clock, day in, day out, and sharing the message of Islam. And people are accepting Islam. This is the plan of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Despite a global pandemic, the dawah must continue. So think about it. This brother was searching for someone to take his Shahada, where it went from England to Fiji, and then from Fiji to Newcastle and back to where he used to work, back in Wembley.